Amba to Amba.
It's your job when it's riding up in the bar.
Ambazonia. Amba to Amba.
They don't already wash intestine, keep avocado with gizzard. Some man has to blow
Fellow Ambazonians.
I get man with climb all wall with dodge for your hand like a lizard. Spider-Man the joke. If you like when you born your begin, go put your name to say Richard. Hey, any waka we saw tamagi for inquire, keep it domina chef cooker.
My own country people them. Na me, sense past king. Yes, Abi, sense past king. Capo Daniel. Aram come today again for this Saturday, number 9 day for the month for October 2021 with Amba to Amba. I go to respond to a public message addressed to the Ambazonian Defense Forces by Ma Ngang. Nada Ambazonian woman way there for America, ABB member for Sako, administration before they catch them. Take them go them for inside La Republic. Ma Ngang, now the woman way they face some case for America. Say that the charges say be send gun them, buy gun for America, put them for container, then send them for ground zero, then catch them. Now one of the woman them where they be delegation, where they be form IG for the Zaria meeting conclave where we take place for inside Nigeria. Ma Ngang, a powerful voice for inside Ambazonia and a very loyal woman for Sako Ayok. But before I address the public message we put them for I go want for first bring una some other issue them for Amba to Amba. One of IG member we the support na activist for Yerima, the Sako Ayok a representative, he done release an audio where they show we exactly the level of insider attack and sabotage, pure sabotage, we done they go on for inside our struggle. If I may go to call a spade, so that me people they know who's the wahala it come out for inside this our revolution. Wanna listen.
Fellow Ambazonians, you see, the Sako and his team and his group are back again. They are here again. They have come again. You know, Sako and his group are not happy that our boys are not killing themselves again. They are not happy that there is collaboration finally. Before I continue, let's listen to the message that they are sending to the fighters.
Yes, but I come to this show for come educate about Saiwo for this struggle for this war. I will report for una for ground zero because I work na for una. I find Koninge the 13419. I say Koninge 13419. Yaounde 13419. Through Koninge. Would CPDM them? They don't buy weapons them. A lot of weapons them. Send them for Imojok, SDO, and the mayor. That weapon them they don't take a hand for some beginning of manual. When they carry from Nigeria, the one they don't run go for Nigeria, they carry them, they bribe them, they give them a lot of weapons, so that they can use them.
Are you listening to what this idiot is saying? Are you just listening to what this bastard is saying? That the IG, under the leadership of His Excellency Sisiko Julius Ayutabe, have bought weapons together with SDF and La République du Cameroon. Just go ahead and listen. Analyze for yourself. You see how dumb-headed these people they do.
My country people them just forgive on the background. Video they don't come off for social media where they show one soldier they don't put weapon, gun them for ground and with bullet them for ground. And then another video come out where the soldier they don't line for day, they wear nice clothes, they tank Yerima Daphne when I be Sako acting interim president. That means Sako vice. Now he represents Sako for outside. Now he way the Sako people them they don't see that video, they don't really put out the audio. They talk say this gun the war na the siam so where that boy they talk say na Yerima don't send money me them buy am. Now Cameroon government with the SDO and the other one them na then giam for this boy them. They don't join with Sako for send this weapon with this boy them. Make una play back that place we talk and make una hear again.
Continue. Let's listen to the message that they are sending to the fighters.
I come to this show for come educate about Saiwo for this struggle for this through Koninge. Koninge people for prison. would CPDM them. They don't buy weapons them, a lot of weapons them. Send them for Imojok, SDO, and the mayor. That weapon them, they don't take a hand for some beginning of a manual. When they carry from Nigeria, the one they don't go for Nigeria, they carry them, they bribe them, they give them a lot of weapons. So that they can use them.
Are you listening to what this idiot is saying?
So now they lies them that and the destruction for this our struggle way Sako here and these spokespeople the way they always make this audio them for lie na them they spoil them. For me for just tell now exactly what did happen apart from all their talk where they go on, make a play part of that audio for the video where this boy them they gone the way the boy they talk about and make una hear with una own ear.
All for one.
One for all.
One for all.
All for one.
No retreat.
No surrender.
Women.
Where were you?
Good. VP Daphne Yerima and his team, the HOD, Fox Crew.
The video, it showed the body they display, they granite them and they stick them for ground. And then the other video, it showed them where they wear their mask for make video. For thank Yerima and their team for those weapons them. So, according to the video, the soldier they talk say then for acquire with their weapon them and their gun them. This group na group where it done knock all door them for this struggle. As La Republic if they attack Navas. As we don't see this weapon them, we see the boy them hold this weapon and those granite. We'll be very happy because no be one man fit fight this struggle. All man dan celebrate them. Whether as Romori talk say that weapon them and that place to be been for Nigeria or not, we not really care. The good thing na say we don't see finally after Yerima a rubber gun program. Boy they don't put granite for ground, put stick for ground, come off for video, they tanky. Now hope that say the struggle it go fine. There is no reason for anybody for things say Yerima that ever talk me some boy then go kill some another Ambazonia fighters. He try own for place where he dey as much as he fit. We don't push him, pushy. But a person will want to me strong because when one Ambazonian faction is strong, it help na all the other faction them too. Because some person the way go walk only with some person the way he get some strength for some side where na only he get them. The Sako their reaction now for come out just lie. I mean absolute lie. Say that gun them na Seko with La Republic the ram game for mayor. Now they lie this way they do them for this struggle for a very long time. They fight now against other Ambazonian groups, other Ambazonian faction for destroy them, for discredit them, for stop collaboration, for undermine them and compromise them where even civilian for ground they go start feel say these people that they work with La Republic na danger. It put that boy their life for at risk. Now the thing that way Sako they do where Sako they do with their group. They do na La Republic their work. Because na La Republic the one for put our boy them under this stress and for undermine them. Why Sako them they always do this type of bad thing? They don't do one for the Tigers, they don't do one for all force for Ambazonia. They don't even talk me then kill the forces them for 7 kata. Me they even kill General Sagat for the why did they do all this type of bad things them? Now because they want to be the only force where they talk, or the one for being a witty, or now only that ideology for government. No, I don't think so. We know say politically they do them now because they don't already get arrangement, guarantee arrangement or pobia, say they go suppress all man for bring Ambazonia me go negotiate for Switzerland. We know say that there are immediate reason that way they do them. And they need one take we go for go negotiate for Switzerland now because say it will give you independence now because of the personal benefit them way La Republic then promise them individually and the position where they feel say La Republic will give them if they succeed for bring Ambazonia to that negotiation table. A table where all man way don't go for day come out it talk say nothing ever give you independence. That group the first call win a political group, no be even non-state actors them as the United Nation it call we. This HD and Switzerland they don't even make the scope of the negotiation, the mediation for negotiation may be known. It be na for bring about a decentralization, the same like the national dialogue of La Republique. Now one and the same thing. It be public. They need to hide them. So now who do work with La Republique? Now who is CPD and people they don't give money for them? We don't hear how fee marshals except you don't call porters on your name. Thank you for money we give for them. We don't hear bandam, you don't call stock money we don't give. He thank them. So now them they receive money for CPDM. Now they don't go for America whole meeting for Donald Trump in hotel, Trump house, with Bankoi and Eko. People the way they work with La Republique. So them they work with La Republique. Now La Republique they for their back they tell them say do the one so. So that in the end when I come now, I go be for front for negotiate. I go still in Amba to Amba address the issue where that arise because some La Republique, their military, kill some Ambazonian bike rider, Bonnie bike, from Takuru, for inside Bamenda. All news done talks in La Republique, the brigade checkpoint, less than 5-minute walk from the place, and kill this man. Then kill him for the what are the ones set up na the ADF where they control that area, or they be suspected that man Amba boys, or they be the fear as we the plan for attack them during this time when Django te be dede. Whatever happened na La Republique, he killed that man. For all man for talk clearly, say na La Republique he killed that man because na the truth, as even radio station that they talk. Sako them make audio talk say na we ADF killed that person, no be La Republique. Some person go feel say that they talk so now because they the one condemn like we or they hate we. No, now because they the one cover up for the atrocity them way La Republique they commit them. When anything happen, when na La Republique he commit them, would he always put them for La Republique and La Republique he head alone because na the right thing for do and because we the work na for Ambazonia. Make a play the audio, make una hear.
My name is Comrade Langmi Nestor. Quarter in Mancon in Maison County. The information we feature in and say this great Ambazonian citizen was gunned down by a member of the ADF. The Ambazonian National Self-Defense Council.
So now the boy that way they talk bloody liar. You go shit down for diaspora. Sako de senuna ona La Republique we don't give una for Sako the senuna ona go they come out for lie. When I don't come up for lie for the sake of name, when I lie say ADF a key person. If they talk say ADF key person, we don't come out will condemn them. You go feel say na people where they know say for kill innocent Ambazonian citizens them. Na bad thing. Time way just last week where Sako he called the lockdown, 2 weeks lockdown. Then send this their general where they call an General Lucifer. He shoot gun for road for Boya Kumbarode. He killed, I think, na Moliko Boya Road, where I don't forget the specific name at this moment. Then kill one girl for day because they want to enforce the lockdown for that area. The general says that general he make video, he come out go for inside road, he catch people them, bring them, shoot their foot them with gun. Now the conduct that way Sako the instruct boy that they do them. Now this particular boy, this general, as we don't try to investigate because of this incident, I will give you the full information. Now the boy where they ever say now when they talk to them get locked down for Moliko area, they send it for Mautu area, for plenty of those areas, they might call now the name the way for the place where they operate. Now the boy they always come out, can't shoot motor them, keep people inside or block road. Now they always enforce that are unnecessary lockdown them when they call them. So this boy he work under Sako. Now Sako they instructed directly. I see when I here for the audio way they talk. Now they direct the conduct for the kill our innocent civilians, shoot people them for their food excessively, war crimes. When I see the record for the effect of the 2 weeks lockdown where United Nations except it don't compile them. Now for sure I say the lockdown will not be justified for any political reason. The international community the Siam say now this faction they try to punish our people for nothing. So they depend a bad image for our people them for international community. And it be important we isolate them and show the world say their conduct need to represent all forces for ground and they need to represent the aspiration for our people or the interest of our people. They represent their own personal interests. Without too much talking, make a play on the video We're gonna hear the audio for the General Lucifer, where they talk about how the Sako their reaction and their expectation it be for ye. Where now we don't go catch people, them shoot their food with gun. They bleed without any medical attention. Say na Sako don't talk to me they implement lockdown. Wanna hear.
Pa General Lucifer, era for people need respect ghost town.
So now the video this is the play. The Pa Lucifer, General Lucifer, now the Sako general we don't catch people them, put them for house, shoot them with gun for their food. Say they need respect lockdown.
So what people they carry talk about it, they know it's not a lie. Anything talk about General Lucifer, I mean it's not a lie for era. I put any respect ghost town and this and the sample this and I had to take place so for date today date Friday 19. You know that we work today date Friday 23.
So you did hear the speaker for the video. He talk say they blame the general say in the do good work. But when they good work this way they do them. Now for sure now say the expectation for them and their conduct for begin shoot people that will gone for their food because simply say them disobey lockdown. Now instruction where they come out from their hierarchy for Sako and Chris Anu. When I see the video where they don't shoot the gear where they shoot them for Boya Road Day, kill them. Now this is the same Lucifer. Now he way they always say me can't keep picking them for town. Would I reach out for talk for some of the soldiers and they under E, they don't inform me very well about which way it happened. So I go let una make una know. Because this group, this Sako their group, na group where they fight na against Ambazonia, their other factions them. Na group where they fight for destroy Ambazonia revolution on behalf of La Republic, we don't give them their own promise. So I go give una very detailed for which way it happened. And I go on for tell any human being where it is support Sako, say they crime them and they sin them where you support them. It be unbearable unless you really don't know which way it happen for ground zero. But I bet you know because this information them if plenty for social media. We don't talk them. Which way Sako it do? This boy them, this General Lucifer. It work directly under Sako. I go call their name them. I go call village and where they did. Any man for Ambazonia, we come up for this village. Call these villages. If me, Capo Daniel, are the lie, when I talk, I go resign. Now think then this way, would I sit down on top? Would I try all way for solve them? Would I even try for contact? What I will contact na 10 kobo contacts on other good forces and for that area for try for enter for day for fix things them. But it damn bad for the way we people them for inside this area they be even call La Republic Sute whole sing La Republic national anthem. When I feel imagine what taboo, what type of Ambazonia fi sing Cameroon national anthem, just because they don't see wickedness, devilish action for this boy them. Where they do them now people they receive direct order for Sako. They don't use them for keep picking them for inside Kumba. I no go talk all thing. But I want me when know say thing with Sako and Chris Anu they do them. When I yesterday keep people them for bui. Bury someone the way they never die. Now nothing when I never hear anything. When I see video the way we come up for inside Bechati, when a La Republic come for this SSF can rescue people them. For it they do them for day. Those people they need to work now for Ambazonia. They need to fight now for our people their interests. They want try to commit as much atrocity as possible for create an equilibrium between both sides for give a way out for the international community for La Republic. I'll call the name for the soldier they were for this unit. Their general, na General Lucifer. I get all their picture them. Any activists where it be respectable if you contact me I will provide all. You get General Lucifer. You get a second in command they call an American. You know, you get another they call in a Kukwa. Then you get Isongo, Timothy Atuba. You get Drogba. Then they around them 15 for the core group. When I ask them for anybody for buy the corrupt plan is buy become. When I ask for buy become, they control buy become, then they buy become, come right for Newtown, Barombi, for other area them. Buy Panya, buy Manya, buy Matoko, Barombi too. Una pick una phone. Una call this picking of the una call if una dey for abroad or una no know that villages them. Una call the churches them for day. Una call the market people them for day. Una look all we na Ambazonian them. No place need to pass you for get contact for day if you really make up your mind so you want get them. Una go hear thing way Sako di do am for Ambazonia for ground for try for turn revolution against we. So when they see the key people then they go for different side. When the SFE Masha execute people them for breach, throw them for inside water when a tigers them. No be about ADF. They don't know about you personally. They don't know me Capo Daniel personally. They need to fight we because we don't do something way bad. They defy we now because of on behalf of La Republic. So these people they don't spoil struggle. Una ask them for buy panya all right there. They don't show what people then something. They enter, take people, their woman, beat them, rape them, seize people their farm. You be done buy farm, they go can't talk say no, you know be done buy enough for the correct person. They go seize them. The people they call even La Republic, you don't buy they call even a La Republic. Before La Republic they won't come. The boy they come out, they run. They don't even catch one if they kill them. Seize gun gang for La Republic. La Republic they come for they can't tell people and say, una one Amba no. Una one Amba, they go show una. So every time La Republic come for they run before La Republic won't come. According to the people them, they talk say they always get information before La Republic they come. Not be the people that they gam. So I no go talk, go pass. I could leave them because we get information the way no be also will put on our social media. But because the Sako people them, they come for can't lie. Any small thing you don't hear, they don't lie, say ADF don't key person. We all man for Bamenda know. News I mean Cameroon, their own journalism for Equinox, they don't play them. Say na La Republic key their own people. Yeri Marango buy gun bring them. Then talk say na CPDM na Cameroon government igam. I want me gonna understand. Say these lies where the people they did lie so without shame. It come on na for La Republic. Na La Republic they work for. They push them for back. They arrange things for ground for game for them. For empower them so that the credibility where they no be get them last year for go do that Swiss talk. They could get them this year. Come rain, come sun. Because La Republic, their card, they don't finish. The American government and many of the international community, they not get patient again for buy time, for francs, for buy time. They don't, all their lie the way they don't talk them in over work. They see say Ambazonia, they only beat them. They only beat them. They don't can't do we beat them. They can't do we beat them. So they are desperate. I will leave this one. I could go for the message with Ma Ngang, a strong supporter of Sako. He done said I'm outside. He advise the ADF make a play am. But before I play am, when I done hear video for one of the speaker then where he talk for Ground Zero. Now La Republic person he talk how they be cash Chris Ano Mami with na 200 million. I think when I be done here, we need to take information from the enemy on face value. But we know say Ambazonian lawyer the way they go to represent the Chris Anu his sister. We then try for help. All man be aware of this case. I know one code name for their own people the way they know I'm already, the way they don't talk am. But I'm gonna know say una see God know how they do a thing them. God be done never made them poor before they want start do all their crime. They chop money on Ambazonia that dead body them. When I see how they dress, when I know say I might be jobless, my way no be fit buy lunch for Africa. When I be see the kind of dress, it be the dress like a Pande Star. If you wear called like Pande Star for skin, hanky panky. When I see who's money for Ambazonia, then take it go. Jobless people. Anyway, make I leave that topic. I go for the audio way Ma Ngang send for address the organization where the champion Ambazonia they fight the ADF. So now listen for the audio. I'll respond.
Ambazonians, my fellow Ambazonians, this message to the ADF. This is Ma Ngang. I am directing this message to the ADF because they are one of our big groups that are fighting La Republique on the ground. And I am observing their efforts, and there is constructive criticism.
So I go forward them, go for the part where he give the advice where he talk.
Items that can be targeted or dressing as that we characteristic that can be pointed to and targeted. We are dressed like our civilians. We go about our everyday. We are not a military. We are just people who got together to fight an oppressive system.
So Ma Ngang, the talk say, he don't see the motto the way ADF don't show him for population, for our side. I think na three totally way that people that don't see him. He talk say we been a guerrilla fighter them. We supposed to fight without uniform, fight inside civilian them. The attack Komogobago hide. Can the attack Komogobago hide? Now that way he find. Now the advisor way the game for ADF with the good heart. So I want to make Ma Ngang he understand something, and I talk about public as he be advised for public. And I don't always the talks are the champion for the right of civil liberty. That means say would empower our civilians them with the right for them to get information. So debate, public debate is fine. Why bearing in mind so they always keep things the way you need for be secret, and things the way if it be public without any compromise of our national security, would put them outside without making excuses. I want me Ma Ngang understand one thing. The ADF it get a roadmap for win this our struggle. Before I go explain them, I want me Ma Ngang be assured. Me trust the ADF. The talk say 2 heads are better than 1. The ADF no be a one-man show. No be Dr. Chua Yaba, the army. Na Ambazonia, the army way the ADF the organization is the Bilam. Just like how any organization now for Ambazonia. That means say all these organizations them they be meant for fight for our country and for be a nursery for the type of country and institution the way they go there for the country. So me be sure say the ADF get specialists them. You get military men them where they do work for the best military for the war. You get military men the way they don't defect. You get soldiers the way they don't be experienced. More importantly, you get revolutionary the way they don't try all things. They don't test fight for ground zero. And they know which way they do. We know which way they do. We know why we project that image. When I remember certain way Dr. Chua Yaba if he decide for invoke the right of self-defense on behalf of the southern British Cameroon, Ambazonia, he go na for ground zero. He go do one for day. He be know say there is a possibility say La Republique go target daddy for can hoist their flag to for day for sure like a victory. But he be balance them with the need for inspire the nation for rise up and for pick up weapons them. They be know all these things them. Before Shea Kavi, Benedict Kwa, with the one no one call their name, they be go for ground zero. That way this struggle be the pick up. They be already go for inside forest, go build camp by themselves, recruit soldier them for ground, call revolutionary then the camp for they train them where they form the pioneer for this our force. So they know exactly which way they do. We get international partners where they advise we also. We know the type of criteria we need for meet up on. We need for get thing where if we point them on the ground before we be capable for demand the type of thing where we demand them. The type of activity, the type of goal where you want to reach them, it also determine the type of power where you portray them. You know if they define like gorilla the way they walk only on top tree, they expect say if we attract the type of attention for international community for give you independence. We need for demonstrate certain. We'll get a benchmark for things the way they do them. So anyway, I will take this opportunity for show a little bit, talk a little bit about the ADF for our people them. This first audio, na Shea Kavi.
From the camp. It's some few hours of hot trekking in a virgin forest. Yeah. We've gone there, we've done our best. Now we're going back to the village.
So
History in the making, people.
na Sheikh Avi talk.
Amanda, away too. Amanda, away too.
Now our brother in that for South Africa where they do you for day for inside forest.
South African guy shouting there. Yes, fellow comrades of South Africa. I think you could answer to that, Amanda, away too. Me, I don't know what it means. So. All right, Comrade Prince, Ayamba, and the strong-headed Eric. Leo, this is for you.
So
all of you.
Now they come up for inside forest.
Yes,
For ground
Kunta
zero.
Kinte, the great Kunta.
For deep forest where they don't go for they gather
This for you
picking
guys.
them, for train them. Now video this. If you look the video, you go see more than 500 boy them where they don't gather them for they sing national anthem. Now another video they say that training they be there for inside forest for 3 months for build this picking their character, give them good political education, leadership skills for military so that they fit fight for free homeland. They be there for they no be get up to 5 gun, then for they begin at 1 AK. They begin at this small chavum, they win a 1 mob gun. They no be the belief na say they go use na that same 1 eye gun for go fight La Republic. But there be no say with their study and their experience for protest, for go up, can down in any work, there be no say Dr. Cho Iyayaba, a vision. And the SGS, you didn't hear they named them Ayamba A Peking Chief, Ayamba A Peking way, now he be the Secretary General for ADF. There be no say they start something where go change the course of our history. There be no say they go inspire a nation and a people, make them rise up for defeat La Republic. There be no say with just that chaffum where they be holding for the hand, they go inspire a generation where they go bring machine guns for fight Ambazonia. There be no say they go use bombs, they go require bombs. There be no all thing where it happen, it will be predictable for them because they don't take time for study. Their whole life experience now one for resist La Republic, for study how to bring La Republic to a knees and how to come out of our country. Even the subject where Dr. Cho Ayaba go study for university, it be purposefully for help we liberate our country. The ADF na a pioneer force, na a crucial component for our liberation for Ambazonia. La Republique du Cameroon, they be very much aware. Now why that way, it don't be the main target for destroy our revolution. So the advice for Ma Ngang, make all Ambazonia they understand so the ADF be aware of all these concerns, and the ADF it don't take all these concerns into consideration, and the posture and the projection and the trajectory we will push them for the revolution and for our state. Now the one way you go fit attract the necessary interests of international stakeholders and for send the right message we go fit give we the main goal we will fight for when a complete separation and independence for our country, Ambazonia. We be start with barefoot. No say go inspire people me them buying chang. No man no for fisima way to work out barefoot. Fi say if you trust enough for giving independence and control for a country for the Gulf of Guinea. We be work a shout where them day for road because one day we be fit control our own roads to set up roadblock. Now we don't build road them. Link Biafra with Ambazonia. We get relationship with Biafra in the way we get safe heavens for the other side. We enjoy a broad network for a territory and a state of Biafra will be over 80 million strong, 3 times or 4 times bigger than La Republique du Cameroon. We know what we are doing, trust us, and we will try as much as possible to provide information to the public to reassure them that the ADF, just like Braveheart, General Amba A will be talked before he one die, he could lead the way to Boya. And indeed, we will lead them in accompanying with our sister forces in collaboration with all forces in Ground Zero. God bless you now.
foul, run, fire, gun, one wise, enter. They don't already wash intestine, keep avocado with gizzard. Some man has to blow. I check time will transact, it shows say among we will get wizard. But again, I wish I get man with climb all wall with touch for your hand.
Capo Daniel, signing off.
Name to say Richard.
Hey, iri waka usota magifu enkwale keep it domina chef cooker. We arrange your journey for kitchen, no time for gas.